Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload it today because today is like the last day of the event, and I kind of want to get it up within the event, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. So it's going to be an acrylic painting in, again, the colours of the year, because again, I'm kind of hoping that I could still get it up before the end of the event. So this is actually a photograph that, well, the painting is, my reference photo is a photograph that was taken of my uncle by some, and a photographer. Like, this is the photographer and this is my uncle. And then there was a photographer standing like somewhere over here, and he made that photo. So, and then it got posted on Facebook, and I was like, oh, that seems interesting if I'd, paint that. There's too much water in my veins. So, now I'm just gonna ignore these 3 sketches for now. I did sketch everything in before we started because it did save a lot of time, and it's not like I can do traceables or anything. So, well, then I should be explaining it, shouldn't I? Whatever. I should kind of be careful to go around this, because I should still be able to see my drawing through it. But then again, I did it with watercolor pencils because that is in my system, and watercolor pencils fade in paint. I should technically get a, what's its face, a palette cam, but on the other hand, I don't know if that's a smart idea, seeing as I don't stick to the rules, and if you want to learn something, you probably should. Not that I ever did, and I'm still learning, but, whatever. So what you see after you did the layer of sun, you actually get some sort of a bit yellowish white. I don't know what to say. I'm like trying to give some sort of commentary, but this is not really exciting. So I could talk about how my life is at the moment, not that anyone cares. It's been good, no it hasn't, but okay. Well, I mean, it's been decent, I guess. Like, I sometimes just feel like some sort of pregnant lady. I change moods every 5 seconds, probably. and that kind of sucks because people don't know what the fuck, like how they should communicate with you. Are you sad? Are you not? I don't know. I am getting some of the purple in my paint, and that's annoying me. Okay, so now that you got that layer in, it's time to blend them. I actually did that layer first because I wanted it to blend without having trouble doing the next few strokes. You can see that that has dried up for a bit, so actually be getting out of it like this. Wait, this is still dry, it's still wet, I don't know, because the other part of the thing was dry. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, it's positive, not negative. I mean, why something positive is like why it exists, I don't know, but it's good. As long as it's good, right? Shouldn't even care. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna take a smaller brush because, you know, I want a little bit of a really thin layer of just white. I hope you can't hear Hank sing. Because if you could, then you notice how terrible it is, and I need to sit through that every single day. There we go. I know you guys probably can't see the white that much, but it's blending nicely. And yeah, it's doing exactly what I want it to do. Okay. Now that we're done with the white, we're going to get into the blue, because there's a lot of blue in this, and I just realised that there is some lighter blue as well, so I need to get that out. There we go. Put out some lighter blue. I'm adding some white to my lighter blue because I'm painting it, well, not even a student quality paint, just a really, really bad paint. And I've noticed with the blue and with the yellow that they are very, very transparent. So what I'll do is add some white to my paint, which highes the average pigment count, and with that make sure that it's not that transparent anymore. I don't mind if some purple gets into my blue, that's okay, but in the other colours it was quite annoying. Not that any purple appears to be getting into my blue, so, you know, whatever. Rinse off your brush again. Normally I don't clean it that much. I don't know, this painting apparently needs it, but normally I'll just go use the same brush again and again without cleaning it. Make sure you keep your brush direction horizontal, since that is the direction of the sky. Like this implies wind and everything. There we go. There we go. Now, this time you don't have to rinse it off because you only had some weight on there. We're going to get into a darker blue. I actually need this blue to be quite dark because in the picture it's really dark as well. As you can see, I am sort of, I am aware of my tree being there, and I kind of want that sketch to remain there for a bit. Okay, so that's that. There we go. Now let's get on to blending it again. There we go. Okay, nice. Now the rest of it is going to fill in with your dark blue only. Which you could add some white to, I think. Or maybe even some magenta if you want that. I think I might actually do that. I love interesting colours, not flat colours. I can see by the way my paint is acting that it really wants me to add some white. Like that. Here we go. There we go. Get some more of that. Just fill in the rest of the sky. Here we go. Yeah, there's not really much of a commentary I can give you here. It's like always the same, just filling in this blue. I'm not working at top speed right now, which I probably should be, but I want to preserve the drawing. And, well, it's still morning, so, no, it's 9:20 right now. So I'm not working quite full speed yet. I believe teenagers start working full speed around 10. So here we go. Okay. Finally. Finish the sky. Gee, I'm not used to working on this small canvas. Certainly did one small canvas so far, and that was the airplane thing. If you have not seen that, go check it out. Is my advice to you. Oh, this guy's not even on there, clouds too. Okay, but let's first focus on the what's its face? Well, what's it called? This, that. Oh, come on. It's not even a difficult work, just the water. Damn, okay. Did it. I figured out what it was called. Water. Come on, it's the same as in Dutch. I just couldn't get the Dutch word either. There we go. Oh, yesterday, or the day before, someone asked me if she could buy a painting from me. It's a A3 size watercolor painting of some sort of city. It was just a fun, quick little painting that I did, and now someone actually wants it, which is nice. So I'm gonna earn an extra $50. You know, since I recently also sold a painting for $350, which was a big acrylic painting. I think my business is taking off quite a bit, which was, you know, my goal. So this is a very nice development. Not that I really need the money anymore, so since well, let's just say that I don't have that many expenses anymore. And by that I mean I had a very expensive relationship. And not in that way. Not in the hooker thing, not in the whole way. It's just, it's complicated. Distance, I needed to cover. Train tickets to pay. Not that I really cared about those costs, but you know, things end, things happen, you know. And now I'm just kind of chilling on my own. Which is good, I'm enjoying my time for myself. Okay, there we go. So now we can start painting the clouds. And they are some sort of weird grey colour. And I can see that they are purple grey. So what I'm going to do is actually take out some blue with my pink, and those two colours together will create a purple, a really nice purple actually. And then when you add a yellow to that, you get a really greyish colour. That was too much blue in there. It's turning green, and what the fuck's happening to it? This does not work the way I want it there. Hello? That's a greyish, brownish, you know, pink colour. It doesn't work. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. I think I got it. I got it. every kid in the Netherlands will understand that joke. Like, God, it's just so bad. It should probably down if we're gonna add some white to the clouds. I'm sorry for all the colour mixing that you're missing. Let me actually move this into your screen. So, here's my palette, and this is the purple that I've created, and now I need some white to make it the purple that I need. I'm actually add a little hint of yellow still. It's still not grey enough. There we go. So now it's on my brush, and I'm abusing this brush, as you can see, but it's a really low quality brush because I had to tape it together, so I'm not really attached to this. And yeah, I'm gonna see that there's clouds all along the horizon line in this picture, so why not? Here we go. And there's one cloud over here. Which has a little cloud above it still. There we go. And this actually becomes wider right here and then shrinks again. So here we go. And there's actually a cloud right here. Connects into the other cloud. Just sort of very lightly. And I got my voice. I am so getting ill. Okay, well, I mean, whatever. Here I sit just sort of putting it in randomly. So this is water, so it's kind of like sort of like a fake version of this. Okay, so my camera quit for some reason, but we're back. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, so that's that. Let's just leave it. I don't care. So then we're on to that round right here, which looks pretty much black to me. But there is a blue tint in it, and actually because it had been snowing, there is also some greyish stuff right there that, like, in some spots because grass will show through snow sometimes. But let's first of all just fill it in with some black and a little bit of blue. There we go. Sort of fill that in. If you want to work quickly, you make sure it's spread as thin as possible, because then it'll dry quicker. Not that it won't dry quickly anyway, because it will very quickly, but you know. There we go, there are actually two hills, and I want the back one to be a bit darker than the one in front. So this I'm going to actually add some more blue to. Made a mistake. Here we go. Fixed it as well. Since, you know, I'm not obliged to paint exactly what I'm seeing, so I can just do a thing like that. There we go. And then the back one will only be a black. But I can't start doing that yet, I assume. Okay. In that case, I'm going to just rinse this off. I'm not happy with the way the sky's looking. Like, the dark blue is not covering the way I want it to. But, whatever, we'll just go work on the trees, and then no one will notice. No one. Ever. So these are going to be silhouettes again, which I might not record all of it because it's very easy to just fill in a silhouette, right? And for trees goes that you could always make it, if you made a mistake, you could always make it somewhat of a thicker tree at the base and then work on up. go. I'm actually working the other way around than what you normally hear. Like, they normally say, well, you start with more pressure and then you lighten the pressure as you go, so then you'd be painting this way. But I'm not really good at that in any way, so I decided to just do it the other way around and have more chance of succeeding that way. There we go. Okay, so I'm almost done with this tree, and then when we're done with this tree, that will probably be dry. Oh yeah, and I'm not going to be adding the smaller branches on camera, but they will be there, and I'll make them with fine liner because, you know, it's going to be impossible otherwise, because this is a really detailed photo that I'm working off, and yeah, I kind of want that detail in my painting as well. Okay, there we go. There you go, just leave that be for a second. So we're going to go on top of that with a palette knife, actually. The other one. Let's be able to do that. Because we're going to make a very dark grey colour. A grey bluish colour. And for that we're going to use blue, black, I'm getting those colours right now, and a little bit of white. There we go. It's not showing up, so we need more white. noticing that I'm scraping off the layer of black that's underneath, which is not the goal. I don't know, this may not be working. I should probably be trying a different method by now. So cleaning off my palette knife. This is not going to work. I'm going to just grab some of this and randomly scribble it in. Because I do want the white of the canvas to be covered. You know, I'm not, well, I am a watercolour artist as well, but I'm not doing a watercolour right now. And as long as I'm not doing a watercolour right now, I don't want to preserve my white. I should probably be using a fan brush for this, but you know, they are a pain in the arse to work with. Especially because fan brushes are never good. But I'm gonna get one really quickly. So this is a fan brush, and you're thinking, wow, that looks very good, because it's like neat and clean and nice colour, and it just looks good overall. Then when you do it, I dipped it in the water. This is how you recognise it's a bad fan brush. As soon as it's in water, it starts doing this. Right, so fan brush is not a fan, but you know, wow, that, wow, okay, yeah, good jokes. But yeah, I need it right now because I want irregularities in this. Breathing difficult. Always is and always will be. Okay, there we go. Rinse it off. I think that's good enough. I don't want any more definition in it. I might ruin it. Oh, good. That was paint on the other side that I hadn't seen. And just dug my fingers into it. See, well, okay, well, whatever. Shit happens, right? So we're gonna get back into this. And I'm not actually pause the recording right here because the trees are not really that interesting seeing me fill them up, and I can't record for that long, so see you around soon. Okay, so we're back, and there are 2 more things left to do besides fixing this little thing out here. There we go. What that needed to happen. Okay, so that happened. Now there are 2 more things to do. First of all, we're gonna make a little. There is some forest over here with a reflection in the water, so we're gonna have to paint that. And after that, with the fine liner, I'm gonna make the finer, you know, branches, and they're all hanging on this tree, so that is going to be interesting. So yeah, let's make the little island thing. I'm just dabbing in some trees over here. And this is actually in my city, like where I live. This is it's part of some sort of park. So yeah, it's called the Juliana Park, which is because of like Juliana was a queen, I believe, of the Netherlands. Here we go. What? It's difficult. Here we go. Okay, so that looks good. Now I'm gonna do the whole branches thing and I'll be back again. Bye. Okay, so this is it, the end result. And again, people start entering my room. Like...
Heb je dat grote licht nodig, Piet?
Technically speaking not, but like... lighting from everywhere is good when you're recording. So that's why it's on. Yeah. So... yeah, people magically start entering my room when I'm recording, it's really weird. So these are my branches right now, and I think I'm going to keep it at that because otherwise it's going to be too busy. So, I like the way this picture turned out. It's quite nice. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Follow the CAC page on Facebook. It's a good thing to do too, and you'll see lots more interesting people. Actually, I forgot something. I'm too lazy to then grab a brush and do it in black paint. Here we go. It's the standard of the camera. Or a leash, just whatever way you want, I think, with it. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you liked the picture, and I'll see you guys later. Hopefully. Bye.